Alright, hello and welcome back. Hey, episode next. Let's go. Just revoked something from the nobles, but let's immediately turn around and consider granting something to the nobles. Even if it's just something like right of council. Or maybe not. Oh, interesting. Monopolies used to give 10 loyalty equilibrium in vanilla, now they only give 5. Get a general with 100 tradition. That's pretty good. Albania, why are you mad? I've failed to improve relations with you, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna break this situation with Hungary, right? That's what we decided. We're going to, I think, attack Cyprus directly, the Cyprus cores. Or Genoa directly, I think was better. Attack Genoa directly. I'm gonna have to fight Mamluks to get Cyprus's stuff. Yep, just restarted the recording. We got room for 2 more troops. The Cossacks estate is something I still need to hire, so let's get that done. We have the Cossack Cav, he's coming. Or we could, for some reason, hire a Cossack infantry and give the infantry 15% shock damage. Still better than vanilla, but... or better than a regular infantry, but not by much. Yugos, thank you for your Twitch Prime. There should be a stable government. Overrated. Wow, someone already took Diplotech early. I have enough points. I'm at 500 points, and I guess I shouldn't have promoted mercantilism those times. If we can't gain innovativeness from it, the only thing I care about then is if the building does something for me, like the naval arsenal, which definitely does something. No development point generation from this, but flat 1 naval force limit is kind of a big deal. Herbivore did a whole bunch of stuff, and how much? Let's see, how much force limit do you actually get from Dev? 0.55 land force limit. Need a 0 autonomy province. 4.8 naval force limit on 60. So every 1 dev is giving 0.08 naval force limit, which is less than vanilla. Vanilla, you get 0.1. So how much is 1 flat naval force limit equivalent to? 12.5 dev clicks? On. Knowledge sharing to Novgorod has ended. Did the institution not spawn? It did not. Yeah, genocide. Also, I don't have an icon. Institution embracement might save us hundreds of gold. How much would it cost to embrace if I did have 10% crown land, 10% of my state territories with it? Just add together the top, all of this. Just add it all. 216.86 plus 9.5 plus 10 plus 14, 16, 16, 18, 25, 26, 99, and 98. It'd be about 500 gold to embrace. That icon basically says get 100 gold and increase institution spread speed. Hey, there he is. Constantinople's first. That's not a good name. Jimmy the Cossack. He's special. Look at him. Three shock multiplier, 35% combat ability, 15% bonus shock damage dealt. Ugh. Horrifyingly strong. Trade range would make it easier to receive the institution. We can pre-inspect to see. We just go here and we say ask to share knowledge. I apparently am within colonial range of Castile, otherwise it would already say this, outside colonial range. So if Portugal spawns it or Castile spawns it, we can ask. If France spawns it, we could ask. Obviously not England. We should pull back multiple diplomats. And improve with the colonizers. Actually, I can just check. Are they already willing to do it if they had it? -5 reasons. Diplo rep plus 40. You get 10 reasons for Diplo rep, so I just need a Diplo rep point. Hire Diplo rep advisor. Yeah, so if they spawn it on January 1st, the way it works is they will never embrace it in the month that they spawn it. They will wait at the earliest. They'll accept the institution on the 1st of the 2nd month. And then, so on February 2nd, you need to be ready to ask for knowledge before anyone else. Just go straight to 100 army tradition again? That would be great. But I don't need it right now. I'm going to click this and then forget that the button exists, probably. Yeah, we don't want the Cossacks angry. I mean, they're below 100 influence now, so they would still not be able to cause the disaster, but... Institution, please? Failed again. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, not that big of a deal. Austria's got 48 money. That's like enough money for a dock. And I can pick an age one. So I pick Feudal de jure law. I don't know. I could be placating subjects and trying to get them all diverting trade to me again. But I'm just being, I mean, peace. A little bit of peace. Fine. At this rate, our truce with the Ottomans will be up really soon, too. In November of 1502. Look at how homogenous our culture is. Hellenic Greek. It's good, man. We'll kick these Pontic people out soon. Alright. Restoring dominance. We're still not at 10 docks. Did I actually miscount? Even though I counted like multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I must have double counted this. So I did need one more. That's 10 docks. Sailor Max 9826. And I think I said after the Tier 4 reform, I was going to probably spend one... I want to do one expand administration click, but... I should probably wait till after admin ideas if I'm going to do that. I mean, it's 25% of 50 base, so it saves me like 12.5 government reform progress if I just wait. And we're bad at making government reform progress, so... Yeah. Byzantine noble rebels. That's actually kind of a lot. State maintenance at 6 gold a month. I am running centralized in a lot of places. Let's try to keep making money. I think we're very, very close to hitting the, like, totally balloon out of control economically moment. Every building that I build is... It's really starting to ramp up the development point generation and other stuff, you know? I saved like 2 gold a month. Probably enough loyalty, or enough stuff already. Access through Poland.
It's just the rebels, sir. They're here.
Bum bum. Bum bum bum. No! Don't tell me that's where I'm doing the missionary. No! No! Just lost all my progress. Boo! No. Stuck. Should've paid more attention.
It's just the rebels, sir.
Rebels?
They're here.
What are they doing here? Do they have a flag? Military Tech 8, Regimental Camp. Only gives land force limit 0.5, but it also gives supply limit now and local recruitment time, minus 12.5%. We get 0.15 tactics and infantry fire 0.5. 33% more fire damage dealt. Last tech. That's kind of a lot. I think that was already Sunni. Hope so. Hey, there's colonialism. And it was Castile. Alright, great. So if Castile likes us enough, we're just waiting on him to embrace. 32 dev. I don't think that's 10% of his country. Not even close. Although it is autonomy modified dev, right? Yeah. To be able to embrace, you need 10% of it in autonomy modified dev. So, it's difficult to know, but I think he's going to have to wait for it to spread to at least one other province. Or maybe multiple. Plus, he could... probably can't afford it. It's probably poor as hell. Ottomans have attacked Karaman. That's our cue to attack Ottomans. Every time he attacks Karaman, we attack him. How much do these mercs cost relative to our regulars? 0.17 versus 0.23. So our regulars are actually cheaper than the expensive Varangians now. The budget Varangians, the ones with minus 70% cost, they're still cheaper. Okay, hear me out. What if, despite how much influence the burghers have, what if we took out loans from the burghers, and I just had like 1,500 gold, and I built so much stuff? There's no way that infusing 1,500 gold into the country would be, like, you know, it would have to be good. Okay, now I'm torn between seize land and just keep it. I want to see what the crown land effects are when we're above 40% and 50, well, I think you have to be above 50 before you see positive crown effects. But still really like to expand the Cossacks. I'd like to have at least like 4 to 6 Cossack regiment force limit. In every country get the Cossacks, you must be Eastern Tech Group. So when you look at your country and you hover right here, you got to be part of the Eastern Tech Group and have 1 or more steppe terrain provinces. That's what enables Cossacks. The Hordes can't do it because they're Nomad Tech Group. Ottomans can't do it because they're Anatolian Tech Group. Poland and Lithuania and Novgorod, they all can get them because they're Eastern Tech. Teutons, though, they are Western tech, I believe, so I don't think that they can. Well, the galleys are fully repaired, and we're not losing money. And I guess it's probably time for me to stop procrastinating. And at least get started on one of these wars. We attack Genoa, lose the alliance to Hungary. Co-belligerent the Knights brings in Venice. We don't want that. Leroy Jenkins. Have Austria help us? Let's say that you lose the steppe province, do you keep the estate? We actually looked it up on the wiki and did a test on that a couple days ago. As long as you have a steppe province in your Eastern Tech group on the first monthly tick after, you will gain the Cossacks estate, and whether you give them a single privilege or lose the steppe train or not, you do not lose them. Stick around forever. Closest Poland to joining. Poland is at negative 101. 1,000 golden debt, and he's fighting in another war. It's Denmark. Okay, option A, do a diet. Try to get the Cossacks above 50 so that I can seize land without pissing off these states. This would cause stuff. Option B is take loans from the burghers and just have 1,500 gold to buy stuff. What would I buy if I had 1,500 gold? Get guards. I guess I could just increase the amount of Cossacks I have by building a bunch of regimental camps. I don't have to increase the number of privileges they have. I could just have more flat force limit. And that would work. That lets me keep the crown land. And work toward 50. We can resolve this stuff. Okay, I need to attack somebody. We're doing it. We're going for this. What if I attacked Venice directly? Ah, okay. If we attack, okay, we can actually keep Hungary as an ally then. If I just attack Venice directly, Hungary won't defend him, and he'll lose the Defender of the Faith. This is just a better order. Oh, and this also isolates the Cyprus from the Mamluks. Much better. Hungary doesn't want to come in because we don't know them. We don't have 20 favors. Well, it's the very last war we're ever going to call them into. And Austria... Austria, you don't want to join without a promise of territory? Negative 15. I have 30 favors, basically, which means I could do prepare for war, which gives 20 reasons for acceptance. Also, I want to have a Diplo rep guy anyway. But I can potentially get knowledge sharing from you. Eventually. I'll probably miss it, though. I'll be busy with the war. Just forget. Alright, so I'm gonna do favors on Austria. Ask them to politely prepare for war. Ask to prepare. Whoa. It's only 5 favors to ask to prepare for war. I didn't know that. I wonder if he reduced the amount of reasons it gives for them to join then. In vanilla, this is 10. And it gives 20 reasons for like a year or two. 5 is interesting. It's still 20. Okay, so he just doubled the value of that. So that kind of explains maybe why the cost to call someone into a war is 20 favors. Instead of 10? Okay, well, we're doing this war. Hungary is pretty close to 15 favors. Why don't we just get him to 15 favors then? And that way I don't necessarily have to break a promise of giving territory. And yeah, I'm gonna take no loans from the burghers. We're gonna do this. Cossacks being at 100 influence is a little bit spooky. You want me to do admin dev again? You're supposed to want horde things. This is... Is he not allied to Venice? No, he's not allied to Venice. He's Defender of the Faith. Or he was. Did he stop being Defender of the Faith in the last, like, 2 months? No. I'm still Defender of the Faith. So by not defending, I think if we call him in like this, I can't actually do it anyway. He's got to decline the call first. Wait, he can never join. What am I thinking? He can never join because this is going to create a truce, right? Isn't it? No, he doesn't have a formal relationship with Venice. He's just going to lose Defender of the Faith, and then I can call him in. How close are the Spanish to embracing? I determined that they don't have enough autonomy modified dev for this one province to provide enough, so they have to wait for it to spread to at least one more province, possibly 2 or 3. And they're poor as hell, so I have no idea when they're going to actually click the button, and I'm probably just going to miss it and get mad. Also, I keep forgetting to turn on an icon. Probably should just do Icon of Christ again. If we can get them above 60... Oh, interesting. They don't trend very high. They would trend above 60 if I gave them more stuff, though. I could temporarily go below 30 crown land and just not seize for a little bit. Let them all stabilize. Screw it. I want everything. It's mine and I want it now. Give me loans too. And then we're just going to make sure that they trend above 60 and keep them above 60 for no disaster. And I think I will not seize for a little bit. We're just going to go ahead and grant one of these things now. Has a weird mechanic where, so it increases the size of our governing capacity, also gives a 5% modifier to the governing capacity, also raises monthly autonomy by 0.02, which kind of offsets some of the beneficial things for having excess governing capacity. Prime herding rights. Yeah, I guess we could do that one instead of this. Just keep the crown land. It's so weird. Like, I need to turn these privileges on, but just like even temporarily being below 30 is so penalizing that, yeah. Prime herding rights. This one province of the best cows is a prime location for herding. Alright, we're gonna just disable these alerts. And we're waiting for him to be at 15 favors. Which won't take very long at all. Gold rush again. Sweet. Money. I like money. Also, I have money. Forgot about that. Okay, workshops. We definitely want production efficiency. Definitely want the local dev cost. Like, especially along the coast, especially in the cap. Every province of the capital state needs a workshop. Oh, wait. Rather than workshops, though, first, probably courthouses. Yeah. Well, there goes 2,000 gold. Wait. Instead of spending 2,000 gold on courthouses, maybe I should spend like 1,000 some gold on courthouses and then do like 1,000 gold into the tier 1 monument that gives advisor cost -10. That is such a budget monument. The Parthenon. Yeah. No idea if this is turning off the good ones or the bad ones, but I'm not allowed to upgrade the Parthenon because we're in the middle of culture conversion. Oh, wrong province. Because I didn't cancel the order. Okay. I've already expanded infrastructure here, so it should only cost 900 something. Buy down inflation. Let's just buy down twice. And then we'll do this, and then we'll kill some babies. When did I get back into EU4? 2 days ago. I mean, I've been playing for the last month here and there, but I was in Florida for a little while. We've restored naval prominence. In a naval battery in Constantinople, foreign fleet will be removed. Just get a naval battery. Cool. I now have a naval battery. Requires Diplotech 12. Hostile fleet attrition plus 5%. Cool. And then there were 2. Protect the Aegean. And then we're done, and we've got Purple Phoenix. And then the other thing on my mind is this up here. I just need to have all of the lands. Yeah, so we gotta do these wars. Okay, so we're attacking. We're doing it. Let's go. We're attacking Venice directly. We can call Hungary in a little bit later. Let's just get started now. If I promised him territory... Well, I'm gonna have to promise him territory either way. Let's just call him in on a promised territory then. I probably have a ton of favors with Muscovy. Yeah, 95. That's a lot of favors. Bum, bum, bum. Give some soldiers, Muscovy. What mods am I using? Exclamation mods. We'll tell you every mod that I'm using at the moment. I think, probably, maybe. Alright, we're just going to straight up call in Austria. And we're going to do... Conquest, not reconquest. Well... These 3 would be less AE and only cost 75% of the war score cost. Do I care about the Diplo points? From unjustified demand? He's a rival, I believe, and we have aristocratic, which gives unjustified demands minus 25%, so we're already not going to pay a lot for unjustified demands. I'm going to make the war goal whatever the highest thing is here. Pretimo. Gives clay. And I think we do want to... Co-belligerent the Knights. Not co-belligerent Cyprus. Co-belligerent Genoa. Brings Naples in. If Hungary joins, that'd be no big deal, but I'd rather not have him in. Alright, we're off. Let's do it. Okay, these guys are gonna head to here. I can go to there. You can walk down to there. This fleet is going to hunt enemy fleets. Let's get an admiral. Who shall swim? Our flagship does increase the movement speed of our fleet, so I should probably just stop protecting trade and have it participate in hunting ships for a bit. Clear out the seas and below. Boom. Not very good. We need someone with either a lot of combat pips or a lot of maneuver. Neander DK. That'll do. That'll do. That's the one. Pirates. No pirates allowed. Hunt enemy fleets. Go. And we're going to change the mission settings to aggressive and never repair. Do not try to repair, just go fast. Go fast, catch ships. In fact, what I should do is have just the lights in a lead fleet Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We'll have the galleys and the transports in a secondary fleet that just follows them around. That way, this fleet is going zoom zoom. Speed 11. Before factoring in speed from maneuver. So yeah, that fleet's pretty quick. In fact, why don't we just send the galleys straight to Venice? Because I think that those transports, sorry, the light ships are just gonna murder everything on their own now. Something of the Varangian Guard. Steal their 6312. No thanks. Serfs are upset. Too bad. Get stuff. Whoa. Constantinople recovers. I don't know what's triggering this, but neat. I mean, it's been at 60 dev for a while, but it's just going to gain another 9. Wow. Can I sneak 6 dev clicks in right now? The institution spawned, so we get progress from these. Let's go for it. 6 clicks, and now this will take it to 75. Oh, no, we need to get to 80 before we can expand infrastructure again. Darn. Can I do another 5? Let's just try. Alright, anytime there's a battle, though, I do need to check to make sure that we don't have a dumb, slow, bad ship slowing the lights down. Make this control group 1 so it's easier to select. Control group 2 for the secondary fleet. Hoping to get like one more dev click here if I can before that event auto-resolves. Three Diplo points a month, huh? Here's the Truce of the Ottomans. I think we get the Purple Phoenix mission turned in before we really worry about the next war with the Ottomans, though. Transports should come back if they are safe. Actually... here. I think I need to just dump Hungary. I'm gonna... Did you end up with a truce? Oh, you did get a truce for declining the Defender of the Faith call. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Interessant. Here are my 20 galleys. Also, spy on the Ottomans. Spy on the Mamluks. Spy on Venice. Spy on Hungary. Spy on everyone. Do stuff with the favors that Muscovy is getting on. This is automatically turning into trust every time it gets to 100, but just getting a big bump to ensure that he defends us and stuff while I'm expanding seems good. Okay, we caught another dumb, bad, slow light ship. Sorry, galley. And another. Burn them with fire. Could take admin Diplotech 2 years early with no colonialism institution, just to get access to study technology, better light ships, and the naval arsenal. Did you embrace? Did not embrace. Is it spread to another province yet? Not even a little bit close. Taking forever. Did you know that you can also curry favors on vassals? You can, but it's very, very slow. We did the math on it yesterday, and it took like, I think it was 48 months to get 10 favors So we were basically spending one of our, like, 3 diplomats for 4 years just to gain 5 trust. Or you could just spend 60 ducats and do great power influence on them one time and get 5 trust right now, instantly. You know? Leave the transports in this sea tile. We'll put guy there. Dude, the knights, like, because we're at war, they're like just doing a Hail Mary raid everything thing at the moment. It's really annoying. Could you stop it, please? You're never gonna have a boat again. Keep this up. In fact, you're just not, well, you aren't. You're not going to exist soon. I'm gonna kill you. And then you're going to exist again in a different location. Gotta get onto that. Go straight here, right? Drop those guys off. My 20 galleys versus Venice's 2 heavies, 5 galleys. I mean, 20 galleys, right? Surely 20 galleys is stronger. Surely I can suicide 15 light ships in super fast in order to get our better general there. Better admiral, rather. Look at this guy. He's going to be there in, like, less than 2 weeks. Zoom, zoom. Go fast. Gotta go fast. Get him. Captured one of the heavies. Alright, the combat fleet can be on a mission to blockade enemy ports now. With mission settings cautious. Repair whenever slightly damaged. Light fleet, I'm just going to manually move around a little bit. Pick off whatever little last few ships I see. This is why movement speed on flagship is so incredibly good. All you need is a little bit of naval superiority, and then you can just blitz around with your flagship and capture all of the enemy fleets, because they don't expect you to be that fast. Aw, I wanted to use Jimmy the Cossack. This is taking too long. Stop waiting for repairs. Okay, the light ships, actually, the light ships, I think, are going to go back to protecting trade for a moment. They're all hiding in port, and they're not going to come out until we resolve a siege or two, so might as well just go make some money. Our Master of Arms. That's the wrong dude to pull off. I think I just gave up some... I don't think I gave up a wall breach or anything, but... try to protect some of this very small amount of drill that we've got. These mercs are pretty useless to me, so let's assault with them. Also, that monument never got finished. I should probably suicide some more babbies in order to get the Athens monument, the Parthenon, level 1. Rhodes has fallen. You guys need to go to here now. And I actually don't want this fleet to be trying to blockade. I want them to just hang out near the Venetian fleet. Okay, the knights were co-belligerented, and we've got them full occupied. They should accept death eventually. Or just right now. Wait. Bye. Okay, Cyprus will definitely not want out for a long time. Is irrelevant to me. They have one province on the coast. Couple random cores. Or reps money, whatever, sure. Cyprus and Genoa and Tuscany. Centralized state has completed. You know what that means. It is now time to... Oops, centralized state. We've had first centralized state, but what about next centralized state? And sadly, I do need to start maybe paying off the loans with the burgers. Chris, dude, no. Okay, that fleet's gonna come out, and hopefully we fully murder the Venetian fleet. That's that whole island dealt with. If we don't get the whole fleet, they're gonna move into another thing here, and we can just keep creeping along. I think we do spend military points to do a barrage. And just assault, because I'm wanting to be done with this war already. Go knock them out of this next citadel, this next thing. Another centralize is done. More centralize. Cyprus is probably the next one that's going to be willing to accept. Do I need this? I might not. I need all of this. Don't technically need that. And I don't have a claim on it. And we are still struggling with governing capacity, so I think we let them live. Okay, next will be Genoa. Can't core the island fully. But I don't need to have it cored for this, do I? They just need to be owned by us. Great. The Ottomans have just claimed the province of cows. Seems like a very Ottoman thing to do. I'm gonna auto-transport to there, and then we'll go try to knock out Tuscany separate.
It's just the rebels, sir. They're here.
Never mind. Guess we're gonna go over here. It's very strange music for Byzantine region. Very Chinese, isn't it? Despite having loans, I think I really, really don't like having this big gap of fort control in the middle of the country. It just really unnerves me. So, where did we decide were good places for forts? Kind of awkward. These are the same total defensiveness, so I could go here. Yeah, maybe it was here and then drama. There's a tiny bit of overlap, but drama covers a great set, and then probably like over this area. It's weird. In vanilla, I would never consider, if I had to choose between building a fort in flat terrain versus building it in defensive terrain, always defensive terrain. But in Beyond Typus, because buildings do so much, like, they're so good, and you're always at the limit, you never have enough building slots. The fact that trash terrain that has higher dev cost is harder to get building slots in kind of pushes the drive to build forts in flat terrain up. Like, I'd consider a fort in Macedonia. Gonna have higher, you know, like this one's got five damn building slots. Like, for argument's sake even, like what if we had a fort in that one? Like, no really, like if I had a fort here and here, that protects that whole area. This protects this whole area. If the enemy's ever actually sieging Pelia versus Chalkidiki, like, we let something else slide. If they're ever actually sieging my gold mine, I probably deserve to lose that war.
It's just the rebels, sir. They're here.
Although it does affect, yeah, it does affect rebel logic. Like rebels are the more likely country, or enemy army type that would potentially occupy the gold mine. Good point. Do we drop off that army? Okay, these guys are gonna... just stand here. I need to give them to my land, and then I can put them on suppression. Genoa, you are allowed to leave, actually, if you want. Just give me that one province. You already lost everything else to the Ottomans. Gained 2 land force limits. And no Cossacks, darn. Just gonna keep on building infantry. Because they only cost 8 gold base, and you never know, I might want to consolidate them down and make space for artillery or something soon. But for right now, we're just trying to fill out the force limit. Do a little quick check on Mr. Castile Man. He has not embraced the colonialism institution yet. Has it spread? If it's spread, I might give him money. No, that's dumb. You never give him money so that he embraces it so you can buy it. Right? That's silly. Alright, so I'm going to build a fort on the coastline. I'm going to build a fort in gold mine, though. Five building limit, you know, it's a ton. Maybe Macedonia's better, though. Now I think about it. Would that still cover everything? No, it wouldn't cover drama. Or, it's got to be in the gold mine. Okay, this army is now, once again, potentially available. We'll just try to go here. Bring the lights over. Try to blockade Genoa and this other guy out now. I have 2 missionaries. Both are active. Slowly revoking the trade company. This is actually kind of nice. Like, I'm trading money, essentially, to lose all the goods produced and everything for 5 years after revoking trade company. But by just giving it to the trade company, it lets you really control the religious unity value that you're at. Because you can just piecemeal revoke them every, one province at a time. Only ever expose yourself to a tiny, tiny bit of religious unity. We got that going for us, which is nice. You know what? Do you want to give me that province yet? Oh, I'm not actually ahead of time on military tech. I shouldn't be doing barrages and stuff yet. Next tech 9, we get another change to our infantry type, 0.15 more tactics, 0.5 morale. That's actually really big. Normally you don't get 0.5 morale in Beyond Typus. They lowered it, I thought. It's still 0.5 at level 3. But no morale at level 4. I have absolutely no reason to. I don't need any power projection, but because I can, because I have no truce with the Ottomans, I think we just need to carefully craft a message for them. One day, Ottoman merchants will understand bookkeeping. Got them. Now I have 120 PP. Insulted rival plus 20. I wish there were a mod that just, like, removed the cap for power projection. Imagine if you could go to, like, 8,000 power projection. Just project all of the power. And whatever, like, it would just give you, what, 8,000 divided by 100 times 20%. You just get 1,600 trade power. It would be totally fair. And you would, like, have to constantly be setting new rivals and declaring war with bigger and bigger countries and winning wars, show strengths, whatever, and just chase the power. What if you made a mod where if your power projection ever hits 0, you die? Your country just explodes. What if you made a mod where every year on January 1st, the country in the game with the lowest power projection is deleted from the map? And it's just a race, like, over the 377 years to see which tag can keep their power projection the highest. That'd be silly and fun. Stupid and fun. Our heir is a +1 girl. Xenesis. Frangopoulos. What are we doing on the Polish thing? We're winning. August Frangopoulos might become the next emperor thing of Poland. Poland's an empire, right? So it's correct to say emperor thing. Emperor thing of Poland. That's like factually, historically correct. Emperor thing. Go take his capital, please. We go to here first. Down. I know this area well, so like I actually just know the default like zone of control stuff. You want to take Cortana, you want to take Portico. Wonder how defensive our marches are. Let's find out. We have 4.3 defensiveness. Albania clocks in at 104.3. Serbia at -5.7. Novo, 14. I'm going to say Albania's got the advantage here. Just a casual 25, 20, 20, 25, 20. I think maybe the next building I build is going to be the March building in Albania. Maybe we do keep Skanderbeg forever, because he's just such a cool dude. I mean, he keeps proving himself time and time again, you know? And also, like, remember when he was fighting the Ottomans and, like, just being a pain in our butt? I remember that. He has spunk. There's something about him. They call it sex appeal. Can't revoke March status on someone that sexy. Because the 4th time this campaign I've had that event. Ooh. They didn't get forced out. They're just trying to fight my lights. They've got 5 galleys and a heavy. Well, time to come home. Alright, Tuscany should want out of the war fairly soon. Genoa, difficult to get enough war score for him to actually accept. Unlike in vanilla, no. It's like you need 10 war score to be able to ask for demands. Okay, he'll accept now. So all I need is that one province, please, Genoa. No, go away. You can purchase another age bonus. Yay. Austria, when they're not the emperor, is a very disappointing ally. This army's making no progress. Alright, how much does it actually cost to build the march in your capital? Where's your capital? Capital's Barat. Oh, the capital's Cluj. Those are rebels, sir.
Just the rebels, sir.
Those are also rebels, sir. Scannerbag, you're not taking care of your rebels, sir. Also, I'm not, they're too big now. I can't send officers to make their armies scary. Maybe that one fort's enough to just get a white peace with Tuscany. I don't, like, want to be doing this longer. I want to take care of the rebels. Fine. Army can get unblocked flagged on one of these occupied provinces, probably. Combat fleet can go blockade Venice now. And the Black Flagged Army is going to go to Belluno. And then to Ezia. Then back to Belluno. I could stop in Venice actually already. I could make a state over here. I guess so. Two forts are not actually next to each other here. That monarch point generation is pathetic. Yikes. Turn off dev point generation. Don't want to get the capital all the way to 80, even if it's really expensive. Because expand infrastructure. I mean, why not? It's free real estate. There's the capital at 80 dev, expanded 4 times. We've got a casual 230% tax income efficiency with no church or anything. 136% bonus production efficiency. Negative stability. Here goes prosperity if we had any. We had none. So it's fine. Alright, peace deal with Venice is give the clay I need for the mission, please. Might as well clean this area up over here. Might as well, if we are allowed to take these. I didn't make those dates, right? Albania's got a claim on one of them. We'll just take the Albanian stuff and leave the rest. And we can go to peace now. We're gonna take money and war reps after knocking down Venezia. Still gonna go with the budget advisor. I have need for infinite money. There are so many things I could be building right now. Switzerland is going to attack somebody called 10 jurisdictions, I think it said. And that's annoying. It incentivizes me to end the war. Deal, did you take tech? Yeah. I don't think. Oh, just present. Ottomans is considered a great power? Are you sure? On what metric? By what metric are they a great power? Come on. That's a little silly. Okay, this looks a lot better with just 2 forts. One more fort in Thessaly covers almost everything except for Pistoria and Pella, and would just make me feel a lot more comfortable. So weird, man. This is so different from vanilla. I'm building forts on flat terrain. Like, what? How? Why? What?
It's just the rebels, sir.
It's just the rebels, sir.
They're here.
Oh, rebels. That's a lot of rebels. They're noble rebels. They're bad rebels. Human separatists. Only cows. No humans. Taking Venezia. Are you ready to give the stuff? Cool. Okay, bye. Did I do it? Are you proud of me? This one? The following must be true. All of them need to be owned by... Oh, I need to convert them. We got some filthy Catholics in here. Cyprus not subject? No, I took everything in Cyprus. The issue is the Catholic provinces. Oh, shoot. Cyprus existing is a problem? Naxos, Candia, the Knights, Cyprus. Either they need to not exist, be our subject, or we have to flip them to Orthodox. Him being... Oh, no, that Cyprus shouldn't be a problem. He's Orthodox. Oh, they gotta be subject and be. Damn it. Alright, guess we're attacking the Mamluks. Because leaving that one province there was a mistake. Well, darn. Good thing the Flashy's telling me that I gotta put a cut in here and make the YouTube people wait till tomorrow. You have a mission done. It is the State Hegemon. Gain 5 mercantilism. Latin merchants will be removed. God, that's so good. We lose 10% trade efficiency penalty. Instead, replace it with 10 trade efficiency advantage. Go to like 29 trade efficiency now. And instead of having negative global trade power... negative 20, we're going to have not that. It'll just go away. I'm for it. Also, Constantinople gets even more dev, because why not? Lastly, we just need Crown Land at 50%, and we can do this. And for the rest of the game, we get Crown Authority restored. Monthly Autonomy 0.05, which is deceptively strong in Beyond Typus with this stuff. Normally, when I see Monthly Autonomy change 0.05 in vanilla, I just sort of think, oh, that's neat. Great, you know, I'll get to 0 quicker. And then once I'm at 0, the modifier is useless. So it's not like a huge modifier. I don't really care most of the time. But in this version of the game, with Beyond Typus and all the changes that Arborvor's made, quick refresher on governing capacity. You take the number it shows right there, 336, 769 divided by whatever it says here. And if it's more than 80%, then you're going to trend up in autonomy. So basically at 336 governing capacity, I'm allowed to have 270 dev before having any problems at all with autonomy. Everything will trend to 0 up until then. I'm a little bit over that number at the moment. But each 0.1 monthly autonomy change that you have changes the 80% target by 10%. So if you have flat 0.1 global autonomy change, then you can have an extra 10% governing capacity. So your equilibrium target will be about 90% of the cap. Make sense? So 0.05 monthly autonomy change is like really good. Also, the states will lose 10% influence permanently. We got that going for us, which is nice. Don't really need Diplo Rep +1 anymore. And I can revoke stuff, so I'm gonna. We turn on development of temples again. I don't think I've built like any temples though. Like almost none. Disloyal vassal because I got rid of my Diplo Rep. But of course. There's 4 troops in there, so I think we're going to sortie. Should just be enough to maybe deal with this. Huge rebellion. Might be time to officially get rid of the secondary merc stack. Oh shoot, that was... I wasn't actually over the force limit, that was the garrison. temporarily existing. Apparently the noble rebels, sorry, the Venetian noble rebels are gonna just, like, continue to siege that fort instead of effing off and going somewhere else. So, let's see, 5, 6, 7, plus 7 is 14. Come on. You take this. Oh. Why are you even sieging this? You don't care about this. Rude. Also, negative stab. Negative stab is real bad because it's reduced governing capacity. So I need to bump this. Wait for this core, maybe. Nah, just do it now. Not about preserving prosperity. I just don't want to have negative. This heavy is dumb and bad. Hungary, France is dumb, they'll buy it. Still no colonialism present in Castile. At this rate, Portugal might embrace it first. Yeah, actually England easily embraced it first. Are they doing the cardinal spread institutions thing? Never hurts to just check the economy tab and see if anyone will just give you the institution that you aren't paying attention to. Sadly, there isn't anyone, but... Thanks for your help, Austria. Our air has 41 support. France's is at 30. Should be good there. 80% progress on a bunch of rebels. All these galleys are useless. Put the best admiral in charge of the flights now. Could just take this tech. Only 90 monarch points. And I'm like at the cap again, pretty much. And I can't really spend them on much. We lose crown land. We're at 31%. I didn't check the... See, I forgot. I didn't scroll to the very bottom of the peace deal and check. But I think that we're developing... We're getting enough... We're getting enough development points per month now that... even if I lose a tiny crown land share to DevClicks, or to Conquest, I think that we end up trending up overall on crown land now. This seems really expensive, right? But remember, the capital has minus 50% governing capacity usage. So it's kind of like doing the dev click for 33. And if I get to 100 dev, then you know I can expand infrastructure again. And this province already has really strong multipliers to its income and stuff. And Constantinople's making 5.26 gold out of our 39. So I still feel like 66 dev points here is good. Also, institution spread, you know? Screw it. We'll just do the institution ourselves. We lost about 2% crown then? Boo. I'm gonna turn on professionalism growth. Austria's trying to get the money back that I just asked for. Kind of funny, actually. Venice decided to insult us as punishment for beating them at war. Okay, how do we resolve this rather annoying situation with Cyprus? Cyprus is guaranteed by the Mamluks, but not allied to them. Dang it, I really messed that up. I have to wait till 1519 to be able to solve this. Oh well, right? All good things are worth waiting for, or whatever, or something. He's Crown Land. It gives the Crown Land. Having the burghers at 60% loyalty is so good. 20% trade efficiency, 20% production efficiency. Amazing. A Crown Land. Is it possible to diplo-vassalize? Not while we own their core. No. Negative 4,000 reasons. Okay, but what if we just... -7 stability, just attacked him? What if, because this is a fun campaign and not like a achievement run, what if, hear me out, what if I just made him not exist for a second, turned this mission in, and then made him exist again? Because the only reason he exists is because I didn't realize he couldn't not exist. I considered full annexing him, but from what I saw, we didn't need the land for the mission. It just said, conquer this land. So I did. And for some reason, them existing and not being a subject is a problem, though. I'll put a cut in for the video and then talk to you guys a bit more and we'll decide. Usually I don't like doing that, but we solved an issue with the console earlier too. With Hungary, remember? I don't know.